Man, we kept telling Jay Prince, like, man, stop betting them. All you got to do is stop betting them. And Duke the Jeweler brother already said.
What's the deal, YouTube? Like, comment, subscribe. You tuned in on ChasenBandzTV with ChasenBandz on the beat. Today we got what's his name? Street Blogs TV reacting to, I don't know where he get the information from, but he reacting to Boosie got arrested by DEA in connection to Duke the Jeweler death. So we're gonna get right into it.
That these people, like, they getting money and everything, but they cool. But they should have never let them run up on him like that. And I want y'all to know, this is sad, but Jay Prince Jr., he's one of the main ones. He got a lot of money and he got his own stuff going on. And then Finesse 2 times, he really feel that Jay Prince Jr. bogus for getting his baby mama pregnant. You feel me? That's his girlfriend. Like, you can't do that. Like, y'all already know what's going on. That's why Jay Prince Jr. in the hot water that he in. We got to really look at everything that's going on and make sure the same people who was involved in this, these was the same people who instantly, like, if people got to get theirs one day. I want y'all to hear what's really going on up in this video, y'all.
Stop buying generic Viagra and try this new $1 generic Viagra before it runs out. I just tried this $1 generic Viagra from Friday Plans, and it has changed my life.
Jay Prince Jr., he mad. They bogus as hell what they did to do. What you here for? And Boosie kept whistling. If Boosie wouldn't have kept whistling, Boosie nephew wouldn't have been looking over there like that. If you look at Boosie nephew, he cool with dude. Dude that's down there right there with the side of his head cut off. Right there with the side of the dreads cut off. I don't know. Watch that Boosie nephew look over at Duke the Jeweler's hand once Boosie started whistling. If Boosie want to start whistling, his nephew want to instantly start to put his eyes on Duke the Jeweler. That's why he was standing so close to Jay Prince Jr. You look down, looking up at Duke the Jeweler. Once you're looking up at somebody, they gonna know you want something. Y'all already know exactly what went down. Look at Boosie whistling, then watch how Boosie nephew you see how he lift his head up? That's sad. This is a sad situation, man, because Boosie nephew, he just don't know that he put himself in a messed up situation, and Tootie Raw already said that. Duke the Jeweler, he missing $1 million worth of jewelry, and he came out there to actually make money off the jewelry. He was finna get him a deal. Look how Boosie nephew looked over to the side. I want y'all to know this crazy. Look at him. Lean back over. Look how he stand there, Duke. Look how he stand there, dude. I want y'all to know, this is a sad situation, but the dude in the blue, he looking right at Duke the Jeweler money. He looking at him count that bag. Like, at the end of the day, Duke the Jeweler should have just went back to the hotel, man. He should have just went back to the hotel. And everybody knew for a fact that Duke the Jeweler had his foot on their neck while he was up in there with them. Like, come on now. At the end of the day, they know exactly what they did. They know exactly what they did, and they know for a fact that the dude right there in the blue shirt, he was the main one who kept tapping Boosie nephew. He kept telling him, like, man, hey, man, go on ahead. Like, I want y'all to really pay close attention, man, because this is a sad situation. Look how Boosie nephew looking at Duke the Jeweler. Come on now. Look how they looking at him, boy. You see Boosie, he mad. Boosie's mad right now. Look how his nephew looking up. His nephew looking up like that because he lost all his money. He's the one who instantly picked up all the money. You see how he looked up? Look at Boosie whistling. And then next thing you know, you see Boosie nephew lift his head up and start looking right over there. Ain't no way Boosie is behind Duke the Jeweler. Duke Duke the Jeweler don't know what's going on. Boosie nephew, he's standing over there across the pool table, standing on the side of J. Prince Jr. He looking at him like, yeah, Duke the Jeweler got all that money in his hand. But then once Boosie started whistling, he looked over like, that's the Boosie call. I want y'all to know this is something that we really need to pay close attention to this, man, and look carefully into this, man. A lot of people don't know. This is something that's going to get Boosie now in a lot of trouble. Hit the like button if you rocking with Duke the Jeweler. Let me know if you're a fan of Duke the Jeweler. Let me know if you from Atlanta. Let me know if you instantly, you know exactly what went down, because you see how he looked over after Boosie started whistling. He instantly moved his head to the side. Once he did,
Duke the Jeweler from Iraq. I don't know what street blogs and got into again. So Duke the Jeweler from Chicago, and he ended up leaking up with either J. Prince or Boosie at this little dice game or whatever it was. So after he ended up going to the car, he ended up getting robbed and shot. I don't know if they robbed him. I don't know if they took his jewelry, but they ended up shooting him in the process. So they was trying to say either J. Prince or Boosie had something to do with it. So I don't really know what street blogs explaining to y'all, but I'm finish. I'll get back into it.
that's when everybody already knew